Hey guys, Sean the Dracunion here, and if you haven't seen the movie Onward, I'm about to talk about that. No spoilers, well, maybe a few if I accidentally say something about spoilers, but okay, be wary, there might be spoilers. I didn't make a script for this, I just seen it today, and I have to say, my honest opinion, I enjoyed it. I mean, there's a slight problem with it. If you haven't played a fantasy role-playing game, or ever played D&D, or like some game like Skyrim or whatever, then you're gonna be completely lost, or read any fantasy token kind of books and stuff like that. You're gonna be lost as a kid in the woods. You're gonna be like, huh? What is this about? Is this comedy? I don't know. Yeah, you're gonna be like that through the whole entire movie. But I'm gonna turn this down. But sometimes, oh, that's cool. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the game. But sometimes that's good because that gives you, like, someone can tell you, oh, this is based on that, and then you say, oh, I might see that, or I might do that, or I might read that, just to like understand it, and then you can watch it again and understand what all the references were about. But luckily, I didn't have to do that because I already know, pretty much all of it. I understand if not, almost every reference in the entire movie. And I was like, oh, that's funny. Oh yeah, that makes sense. And I was like, oh yep, I see what they did there. There's a lot of that during the movie, but if you haven't played any, fantasy RPG games, or like made your D&D campaign or whatever, or watched any of the Hobbit movies or Tolkien books or whatever, or even played Skyrim, because that's a big influence on D&D. And this movie Onward, it's basically that, but if Pixar made it into a film. Yeah. Onward is pretty interesting as a Pixar film. It's okay, first of all, the voice acting was amazing. I didn't know Chris Pratt was in the movie, but apparently he was, and I just never noticed it until one of my relatives told me that, and I was like, really? That was Chris Pratt? I never noticed that. Hey, that rhymed. Anyways, the cast was amazing. I did like. Okay, there's a couple flaws in the movie. One of them is, if you never played D&D, then you probably won't get almost every reference, but it's still very funny. The character designs, I think they were good. I mean, for a Pixar film, yeah, they're great. I mean, I'm not saying that Pixar has terrible designs. No, I'm not saying that. I mean, look at WALL-E, look at Nemo. All those movies were great, but this one, something felt different. Like, the animation just felt different for Pixar. I don't know why. Maybe it's just their same animation, but they're doing, like, it felt more realistic. And I know that just sounds silly about, oh, you're taking it way too seriously. I mean, like a Pixar film being realistic? Don't make me laugh. No, for some reason it kind of looks. It looks like Pixar like improved a little bit. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm saying that's amazing. But I mean, I love the new animation that Pixar's doing, but it's just, it looks different. And I like animation to be the same constantly. But hey, if you gotta improve, you gotta improve. Now, I've been talking about now, I don't know how long I'm going. This might be a short movie review, because I know some movie I can't talk. Why did I decide to record when I just ate Skittles? That makes my mouth all watery. Okay, so we talked about the characters. I didn't write a script for this. I really should write scripts for my videos, but too much. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering what is this texture pack and why am I in this place of super flat Minecraft, I'm building a battle map. You know, the old battle minigame maps on PS3 and Xbox One and all that. I'm gonna make my own on PS4. Yay! Anyways, enough about the gameplay. This is not about the gameplay. This is about the movie Onward. I guess decent review. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I really did. I recommend you reading or playing. I mean, you're probably not old enough to play it because it's a Disney film, and Skyrim is for adults because it's a really violent game. But I mean, either play D&D, read some like fantasy novel audiobook stuff, or play a fantasy RPG video game that's based around D&D. Then you can probably watch the movie. But I'm not saying you don't have to do that. I mean, I'm just saying that it'll make the movie a lot more funny and a lot more, I guess, enjoyable. Because if you don't know, like let's say you watch a Star Trek movie and you never seen Star Trek ever in your life, or a Harry Potter movie. Now this would get me. A Harry Potter movie. You have seen all the Harry Potters. No, you haven't seen any of the Harry Potter movies, but you've watched the first one and it was like number, I don't know, 5 or whatever. Do they have a 5th one? I'm pretty sure they have a 5th one. I don't know how many Harry Potter movies they had, but let's say you watched the second Harry Potter movie, but you haven't seen the first one. You're gonna be lost to bits, and you never read any of the books. So yeah, it's like that, but on a much smaller scale, because I mean, it's just obscure references if you've never seen it. Like, if you never played D&D, or like, if you never played Skyrim, or whatever like that. Give or take. You're gonna be lost in all the references in the entire movie. And it's gonna feel very not funny and not like a good film if you don't know all the mechanics. Well, not mechanics. Like, funny gags and stuff like that. But those are my criticisms, and I mean, they're not bad. I mean, the movie is great, and plus the story about them trying to see their dad, even though he got sick, and I presumed he died. I mean, it's like, I mean, wow, Disney. I mean, yeah, wow. I mean, I watched it at the time of what, 2020, early 2020. I mean, I hope not almost, but some people might understand that. They understand that feeling. Like they never can see their father again. And stuff like that. And I thought Disney or Pixar or, well, I know Pixar and Disney work together, but I still consider them like not the same company. I have that. No, go away. So, I consider them the same company. And I'm like, I mean, it's a great message to say you will see your family again. I mean, and also the ending was amazing. I mean, besides, spoiler alert, a dragon fight that the main antagonist actually did. They actually caused the dragon attack. Spoiler alert. I mean, do I need to say spoilers since the movie was already out by now? But I don't know. I ain't gonna say spoilers whenever I mention like one thing about it that doesn't involve like. I mean, okay. Let me just say, it's basically the world of D&D, but in the modern setting. Kind of like I've been thinking about doing a review on this, but it's kind of like this anime that I watched. Here we go. There's another review. Gay no Kitaro. Now he said that again, but slower. Gay no Kitaro. Gay no Kitaro. I don't know how to say it. I'm not Japanese, people. Okay, cut me some slack. I'm not Japanese. But it's kind of like that. They take old okay, so they take old yokai myths and put them in a modern setting. They put a fantasy world that's all magical and all mythical and whimsical and all that, put it in a modern setting with smartphones, cooking ovens, TVs, iPhones, whatever. It's kind of like that. And I thought, this is really cool. I mean, I watched okay, so I saw it first, but I was halfway through the movie, and I was like, nope, not gonna watch it until I see the full beginning, because when I watch a movie, I want to watch all of it, and not just like one bit, and then the rest of it, because, like I said, if you haven't watched all, like, here's another example, all the Star Wars movies, do 6 to, I don't know. Okay, let's say a show instead. Oh, Big Bang Theory. Okay, here we go. Big Bang Theory. If you haven't watched all the episodes, I mean, it's fine, but you won't get everything about it. You won't understand the characters well enough. You won't understand anything. It's kind of like that with this movie. I already forgot what I was talking about because I'm more distracted on this, but who cares? But I like this movie. It was good. There's a lot to say about it. Like, I like the character that Chris Pratt played. I completely forgot all the characters' names. Great. Typical me. What was it? No, Brave was a different movie. I almost typed in Brave. I was like, whoop, wrong Pixar movie. Onward. There it is. So we got, okay, so the main two guys are Barley Lightfoot and Ian. I think it's Ian? Yeah, I think it's Ian. I think. Ian Lightfoot and Barley Lightfoot. My favorite character is Barley Lightfoot because, I mean, of course he's played by Chris Pratt. Who doesn't like Chris Pratt? Chris Pratt's amazing. But his character, I just love it. He is hilarious. It's funny. It's just... And Ian, I think that's how you say it. How do you pronounce it? I'm not good at pronouncing names. Not gonna lie. I don't think anyone is. Ian pronunciation. I'm pretty sure that's it. Let me see. Ian. Yeah, Ian. Ow, that blasted into my ear. Ow. Ow, my ear. Ow. That gave me a headache. Ow. Anyways. Yeah, Ian. I said it right. Yay. That's because of Fallout 1. I know a guy named Ian in Fallout 1. I was like, okay, is that how you say it? I don't know. So I just basically guessed. Anyways. Ian, I like him, but honestly, what was his name again? I already forgot. But he's my favorite character in the entire movie, and I keep on forgetting his name. Was it Barley? Brawley? Burley? I don't know. But the guy who Chris Pratt plays, I loved him throughout the entire movie. He was amazing. Yeah, the movie overall was amazing. But I would say that a person who would never really played any fantasy games, because I know my friend Rage, what was her name? She's my friend in real life, and you could say her what was her YouTube name? Dash Kitten. Yeah, her. Yeah, she's my friend in real life as well, so we're both friends. Or Rage Kitsune, or whatever her name is now. She changes a lot. She changed her names like so many times. It's crazy. Where is it? Yeah, Rage Kitsune YT. Yeah, that's my friend. She has more subscribers than me. I have no idea why. Anyways. Rage Kitsune, my best friend in real life and on YouTube and gaming and whatever. Just my friend in general. Just best friend. Not like, okay, friend. But you keep it at that. Anyways, I think I know why she didn't like the movie. She said, oh, I didn't like the movie, don't watch it. I was like, okay, I won't. But when I saw it, I loved it to bits. I loved it so much. But I think I understand why she didn't like it. I understand why my friend Rage Kitchen. I understand why she didn't like it. Oh look, we're almost done. Yay! Anyways, it's because she never played an I guess she has played an RPG before. I don't know, but I know she hasn't played any like a game like Skyrim or read any of the Tolkien books. Because I think playing Skyrim would be the or like any D&D game. I don't know if she has played them in one, has played any, but if she has, then she, I mean, if she hasn't, she'll probably like it a lot more. Is that a good block? No, I don't like it. But still, this is all my opinion. You may have a different opinion. You may love the film. It does shoot. Man, that's great. Oh, sorry. People, you might think, oh, this is just a bad film. This is terrible. I don't like it. Well, okay, so good for you. I mean, if you don't like it, you don't have to enjoy it if you don't want to enjoy it. I mean, I know some people who don't even like. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so I know some people who don't like fantasy. And I'm kind of one of the, I mean, I like fantasy. I love it. I love J.R. Tolkien. I love, currently, The Owl House. I've been obsessed with that TV show since I ever saw it. But that has a lot of fantasy elements too. But I really love, I mean, I'm not a big fan of fantasy. I love it, but not like in love with it. I'm more of like apocalypse. And I mean, like, stuff in, like, Fallout. This is why I love Fallout. It's set in the 1950s. It has this very, like, I also like Western films. Like, no, I haven't seen a lot of them, but I do like them. So, like, I like really old, bad Western films that are just, like, barely anyone knows about. Like, from the 50s and 40s that are, like, people forget. I really like Western stuff as well. So, of course, New Vegas. I should really play that one. Fallout 1 and 2. They're basically set in the desert. Mojave is also in Fallout New Vegas. So, I mean, the only reason I don't want to play Fallout New Vegas is because, well, New Vegas. I'm not a big fan of gambling or the interesting stuff in New Vegas. Anyways, I do like this movie. I love it. But if you don't like it, then fine. But if I had to give it a 5, if I had to get a 10-star review, I would give it an 8. An 8 because if you haven't played any role-playing, fantasy, RPG kind of games, then you're gonna be completely lost. Ow. Ow, I hit my hand on the controller. Ow. You're gonna be lost. Ow. Yeah, you're gonna be super lost. And you don't know, like, oh, they're trying to be funny? Is this comedy? Yeah, you're gonna be lost. You won't know what's comedy and what's not comedy. Unless you actually laugh during it, then you probably think it could be comedy. But overall, it's a great movie. 8 out of 10. I would even give it a 9 out of 10 because it's, once again, Pixar. You won my heart. You did it with WALL-E. You did it with, I forgot their films. WALL-E, Monsters Inc. Oh my god, I love Monsters Inc. Even the simple things, to the character designs, even to the theme song. I love the theme song of Monsters Inc. It's so good. Maybe that would be just personal bias because I love, yeah. I just like jazz. I like jazz. Yeah, oh, Toy Story, yep, that was a good one. Oh, Inside Out. I forgot about that one. Wow. Yeah, I'm just looking through all the Pixar movies now. US and Italy, wow, interesting. But Onward, good movie. I liked it. I thought it was funny. I thought it was very, very clever. I love the writing and the voice acting. Oh goodness, Chris Pratt was amazing. I don't know how many times I said that in this episode. There's not any episode. I'm just doing a one-off review of this one movie I just seen today, so whatever. But man, gotta love Chris Pratt. He makes any movie good. Anyways, oh, by the way, the character Ian, the character I mentioned before, the second main protagonist, they call him. I don't know. I always feel like a movie should have one main protagonist and that's it. But stuff like Gravity Falls and Inuyasha and Pokemon, because Ash basically has, I mean, he's technically the protagonist, but you gotta admit Pikachu is as well, so, I mean, Fallout, I guess you're the main protagonist, so I wouldn't really say that one. Little Big Planet, I mean, no, I don't know. I'm losing my head over here. I'm losing my mind. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's not even an episode. Why am I saying that? I hope you enjoyed this movie review. We'll say that. Good day, goodbye, good meow.